Alright, so I got everything torqued down now. I still got to order up shocks for this baby front and rear. I'm gonna start greasing this up now. And like I said, I'm not tightening up all of this because you got to have weight on the car so you don't twist the bushings. So some of the stuff will not be tightened. And you know, I retorque these once I get them on, get the engine, get everything on there, and I'm gonna let whoever do the front end alignment tighten all this front end up. Like all of this stuff, it's not torqued and tightened. I got it tight, but it's not tight. It's still tight enough where to twist. So I want whoever do the front end for me to, you know, torque everything down, tighten everything down for me. So alright, so I'm gonna come in. I had these rotors turned. He put new races and stuff in here, but I want to come in and make sure that this is totally clean out in here, guys. I don't want to take no chances. No dust or dirt being in there. And I never had the brake cleaner hurt my paint, guys, so you just got to remember it is highly flammable. So alright. So I bought this little seal kit, you know, for hammering the seals in. It's just cheap, yes, Harbor Freight kit. But now I'm gonna just place alright, so I got that in there. Now I want to come in, place the seal in. Alright, I'm going to sit this on here and I'm going to hammer this in. Alright. So that's in there. Put it on the spindle and get it set up on there. Alright, so I packed the rotor with grease, and I just I'm gonna just wipe grease all around this spindle. Cause I totally cleaned these guys to make sure it wasn't no dirt and grime in there. Put new bearings in. So I just want to rub this all down. Just get a coating of grease on there. And like I said, I packed grease all inside the rotor there. And then this got a rubber seal back there, so I got that rubber seal in there. All right. I'm going to find the keyway there. Put that on. Alright, so I'm gonna check and see what the torque is, and I used to just tighten this stuff down, guys, and leave it, but I'm gonna actually torque this down to the right specs. And then once I get done, I gotta paint the cap. I'm gonna paint it the same color, red. And once I paint the cap, then I'm gonna pack that cap with grease and pop the cap on there at that time. And how I normally do that, because I might air this video before. If I don't, then I try to save it and edit it all in. But I normally just got some pretty big sockets that'll fit around that cap, and I normally use a big socket and hammer that in. So you see, that's not binding up. It's got a pretty snug, tight fit. So yeah, now I just got to do the other side, guys. But I gotta come in next and I get the caliber and stuff on here. All right, guys. So like I said, I'm building this car, guys, because if I go to a car show, I want to be able to ride there. So these bushings, they don't look bad. I don't know if they ever been changed before. Well, that one don't look bad. But I'm gonna get them up out of here, guys. That's just how wore that is. See how that's slipping off of there? There's no one. It's a little loose, but it's not as loose as that one. See that? This one, you put it on there, it slips back, it just slides right back off. That one's about the same thing. This one, the new one, it's just, it's just a tighter fit, guys. Let me see. But all I'm doing is pushing that in there. It's always when you don't have, I did the other side. It's like when you don't have the camera rolling, everything pops in a lot smoother. Alright. So now, I got that about in there. Well, maybe not. Things never want to go right when you're on camera. Alright, so then I'm gonna just come in with a little WD-40, and this is gonna help me get that in where it needs to be. Still not actually falling in place. The other one went a lot easier. And I'm not poking no holes in here, guys. All right. Just want to press that around in there. Then I just want to stick that in there, and that seal is in place. Now you got to also realize I got these painted up, but let's see, just a little WD-40. Get it in there. So that one's in, guys. It's nice tight fit too. All right, same thing with the big one here. These have never been out before. I'm gonna go and spray these down with WD-40. That might help me out some, guys. Just want to apply a little WD-40 in there, just get this going in here. Now that one popped right in. All right. So that's it, guys. All right, so like I said, I'm not putting brake shoes on here right now because I haven't brought them yet. You know, you automatically know that the bleeder screw is gonna go on top. So I'm just mocking this up for now. All I'm really trying to do, guys, is get all of my parts up off the ground. So, off the floor. Alright, so when it comes to the brake line here, I wanted to make sure I got a little, you might not be able to see it, but you can see that black. It's a little rubber. See if I can rip this open. It's a little rubber plug that I got on both sides, guys. Just stop moistness from getting in there. But I want to make sure that's out of there. So now, with this, I want to twist this around, see which way is going to be the easiest for me to twist this on here. But I don't want to mount. Let me see. All right. All right. So that's good. But I don't want to mount this just yet, because what I want to do is that I want to bring this and I want to get this line started. It's just easier for me this way, guys. All right. So now I get a wrench and I'll twist this until this pop up in place. What I gotta try to do here is twist this where this will fall in place. There you go. So now that popped in place, now I gotta just get the clip. All right, now I wanna get the clip. Pop that clip in place. Now that line is on there, guys. I come back in, I'm gonna just snug this up. Alright, so now that's on there. Both sides are ready. And I always like to come and alright, so I don't like how this is, so I'm gonna see if I can wiggle this around. It's really not gonna go no other way. Let me see. Wow. Yeah, it's really not gonna. I don't like how that's hitting over there. That's not cool. It's the same size line. Huh. You know, I'm gonna have to probably take this back off and twist this the other way, guys, because I don't like how that's hanging up there. So I'm gonna have to loosen this back up. Alright, so now let me put this on here. There we go. So that's where I want that to be now. See how it's not hanging up in there now. So now that's on there. So now when I turn this, it's not hitting anything. Once I screw this on here, it's not gonna hit anything, guys. So I can press that in there. Once I put the bolt on there, it's not hitting anything. So I just have to twist this around. Alright, guys, so that's how I get my brake line started. Alright, so now I got this all tightened down. I'm not going to tighten this down yet, but it's on there. So now this turns and it's not hitting anything, guys. So that's the way you want it to be on both sides. you want to make sure this hose is twisted the right way. And it actually was on this piece here, so I had to loosen that back up, turn it. Whatever's best for you guys. I mean, you can't bend the line and play with the line and get that to go with the clamp on here. It's, you know, it all depends. So, you know, whatever's best for you. Sorry guys, hey. I almost got the front end on there. I just got a few more things to put on here. I might have to open it up some more, guys. But no, that's gonna fit. So once I get this up here, I take a razor blade, I get on the floor and I trim it a little closer. But that's all I'm doing. That's all that just had a rubber piece on there. Alright, so I might have to change this later. I'm not 100% sure. Once I get the body on the car, I might have to change this later to make sure that this steering arm is where it needs to be. But I'm quite sure it's close there. Alright. So now I just got to get that down on there, and this whole video, guys, is just going to be a quick video, fast forward, showing me assembling all of this stuff on here. All right.